Mm. All right. Good morning, tribe, and welcome to the donut shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbrooken, coming to you live from Ravenscar, my backyard in suburban North Houston area. Filled with birds, filled with love. Hey, Jonathan, you're the first one in this morning. Good morning. Hey, Joanne and Jennifer. Jennifer, how are you doing? How goes the chaos and horror, Jennifer? We're worried about you. Hey, Cinnamon, good morning. Kathleen, howdy. It's chilly out. Need to clench my coffee more closely for warmth. Hey, Ellen, Kimberly, Tammy. Coffee. Happy April. Another month. Woo, cool. Erin. Happy morning. Happy Thursday. Happy we get to leave work early. Cool. Very cool. Hey, Brandy. Good morning. All right, Joanne, did I just read Hackberry has caffeine? Not in anything I've ever written or anyone that knows Hackberry. There are people who put lies out there. But no, Yopon Holly has caffeine. Yopon Holly leaves have about half the caffeine of coffee beans or tea, things like that. So, this plant here. Yopon Holly, look it up over on foragingtexas.com. Hey, Kimberlyn, good morning, S. Yeah. Oh, man, 35 degrees. What is it here? It feels cold. But my ability to judge temperature is rapidly... it's 48. So we're warmer than you. We're just a few miles north or south. Well, more than a few miles, but yeah. Hey, Charles, good morning. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Nick. I was up at 12:15 last night doing medicine man stuff. I'm sure you were probably out there doing wazoo stuff. Ooh, Allie, good morning. Enjoying some iced coffee this morning. Are you in the Houston area, or because it's cold outside here? In a way, it'd be yep. Wouldn't be drinking. I personally would not be drinking iced coffee out here. I am clutching my big warm mug of coffee to my chest to warm my heart because I have a cold and frigid heart. Oh, okay. Jonathan, I made my first weather. Going to band another goat today. Oof. Jennifer, okay. You are alive. Yay! Here's to Jennifer. You are the tough one. You are the extremely tough one. You and Tina, you are like the super-powered Wonder Women. I am alive and all moved out with a new disgust for realtors. Understandable. Understandable. They just want to make this sale. Whoa, cool. Doreen, good morning. My first night in an official home in Mount Home. Can't wait to explore these 10 acres. Oh, that sounds so awesome. 10 acres. You can explore that for months and months, all year, forever and ever, because it's constantly going to be changing by the time you finish exploring one area. Yeah. Awesome. Let's see. I know we get tomorrow off. Not sure if we get to leave early today yet. Yep. So Nick says, is Yopon the only native caffeine in North America? You are correct. There are other plants with trace, tiny amounts of, so small as to do nothing sort of stuff. But yeah, the Yopon holly actually has a measurable, usable amounts of caffeine. Let me show you something interesting here. Hold on. Okay, so the cleavers here, the ones that stick to you, they stick to the beard. No, they won't stick to the beard. So this plant, this cleavers, is actually related to coffee. It's in the same family. And there's a big debate on whether there's any caffeine in the seeds, but no one has ever tested it. And tea made from it generally doesn't give the effects of a caffeine type drink. So, yeah. But it's interesting that cleavers are related to coffee. Ah, yeah. Mingling of comments. Sometimes it's a little free-flowing here. Hey, Bernice. Good morning. April. Hello. Kimberlyn, you're at 42. You are the universe for us, Kimberlyn. Read the book. You'll know what I'm talking about. Ah, yeah. They used to wait and tell us the day off or like the minute they released us, but they started letting us know the day before. Makes it easier planning how to get to work, bus or car, most definitely. No, actually, usually the orders are packed by my boss because they're all stored at his house. Still the plant stuck to me. There we go. So, but all the other stuff, answering the emails and things like that, and working on stuff. But oh, good medicine man news. So, not about the immune pill. The immune pill is still effed by Amazon. But yesterday, we had our first day where our sales topped 100 bottles of product shipped out. So, yay! We're alive. We're hanging in there. We're clinging to it. We're 4 or 5 months behind schedule, but we're not dead yet. Ooh, Kathleen, 54. That would be nice. 54. Hey, Jessica, how are you today? Good morning, Clover. Cheers with chai. Chai tea, I assume. Yummy. Oh, there's some good wild chais out there. Man, actually, some chai tea sounds like really good right now. I got my coffee. Nothing. I don't want to offend you, coffee. I love you, coffee. Oh, good coffee. I can't live without you, coffee. But chai tea is really, really good. Hey, Charles. Good morning. Jessica, I have missed you all making a coffee and coming to join everyone. Yay, cool. Jessica's back. Where have you been? Hopefully, like working or having a lot of fun. Actually, having a lot of fun would be a better choice, wouldn't it? It's kind of sad that my first thought was to, if you aren't here, you're working. Huh. It says something about me. Workaholic. Hey, Donna, good morning. Indiana, donut shoppers, hello. Evie, good morning, Evie. Do you have school today, Evie, or do the kids have off? Yep. And if Kimberlyn says you're a mighty warrior, Jennifer, you are a mighty warrior because she is the battle chief. So she says, hugs, girl, you are the mighty warrior. You shall prevail. This is so true. Nope. No caffeine in dandelion root. It was used as a coffee substitute because it made a hot, brown, bitter, drink, but no caffeine. The only native North American plant that has caffeine in it is Yopon holly. Hey, Cleo. Jessica, I just cleared a lot of those sticky bad boys. Hopefully you saved them, have dried them, or are drying them, and will be using them to make tea because, yep, as April says, they're both diuretics, and that's actually good for you, especially if you drink lots of water. Ooh, Rexana, morning, 35 degrees in Waxahachie. Oh, man, I got muted on a snake ID page for making a comment about eating a rattlesnake. It's good. It's like frogs. This world has gotten too soft. Just remember, the hard people will be the ones that survive. Hey, Christy, good morning. Good morning, Mary. I love your morning wisdom. Chirpy, people think you're wise. Where'd you go, Chirpy? So all the trees are getting leaves back, and so it's hard to find Chirpy. So I have to listen for the screaming of his voice. Whoa, April, you're turning 42 at the end of the month. That's the perfect age. It truly is. Hey, Jackie, good morning. April Fool pranks all day today. Even dish sprayer attached to a sink will have a rubber band applied to it. Everyone using my rig sinks are going to get wet. All right, Jonathan, I like the way you think. Oh, Mom and Dad are here. Good morning. Good morning drive for Mom and Dad. Nice sunny, cold morning here. Bacon and eggs for breakfast. Sounds good. I can picture you there cooking, Dad. I need to pull a package of bacon out. I need to get the pork shoulder. We're having a driveway party for Easter. So neighbors are coming over. I'm smoking a pork butt. It's going to be good. Hey, good morning, Amanda. Ooh, okay. Can you make a caffeine chew that doesn't taste bitter? Well, the problem there is the caffeine molecule itself tastes bitter. So, I just had an idea, Kimberlyn. Just had an idea. I'm wondering about combining it with the husks from the toothache tree to get that numbing effect. So the seed husks from the toothache tree combined with hot peppers numbs the tongue and changes the hot pepper flavor into the Szechuan. That's the secret about Szechuan sauce. And the Szechuan peppercorns are just the husks of the seeds from the toothache tree. So I'm wondering, I got to try this because I got some going here. What happens if you mix the peppercorns, the berry husks from the toothache tree with bitter stuff, and maybe some citrus too? It's a possibility. Yep. Oh yeah, Cleo. So we would mix cleavers and Yopon holly for a beneficial morning beverage. Yes. And if you're really good, you throw some goldenrod in there too for the circulatory system. Most definitely. Ooh, Christy, 39 degrees where you're at. That's not good. Hey, Chris, kicking the chicken as usual. Ooh, that's one thing. So those of you who were here yesterday saw the excitement in our neighborhood, the car crash smashing into the house and all that sort of thing. And then all the neighbors were out and talking and so forth. And it turns out there are a number of neighbors with chickens. Going to get some eggs. But yeah, there's a lot of homeowners association rule breakers here. Oh my God, share the wild chai. Okay, so mullein leaf. Look up mullein over on Foraging, Texas. Mullein and some cinnamon and a little turmeric. Really, really good. Throw some cleavers in there, some goldenrod. The goldenrod, in my opinion, gives kind of a black licoricey sort of flavor, but others say it tastes more like ginger. It depends on the taste buds of your tongue. Hey, if the donut shop has that effect on people, that's great. But yeah, goldenrod and mullein combined into a chai tea. That's the way you do it. Oh, Julie, I did that spray trick on my dad ages ago. I thought it was hilarious. Good thing I could run fast. Oh man. Okay. All right. I'll throw up the chai tea later today. Ooh, like chai with espresso. That sounds good. Man, now I really want some chai tea. Yep. So the main one is the mullein. Makes a good chai substitute, and it has all sorts of respiratory health issues. Ooh, dirty chai latte. I think I've had that. Okay. All right, working my ass off. I'm a boudoir photographer here in Texas, so I have a busy weekend with 8 women getting their self-love on. All right, excellent. Okay. I'm laughing because one of my coworkers used to do this too. He was a guy. He became very popular in the River Oaks area as a guy who would take pictures and keep his mouth shut. So anyway, random fish. All right. Okay, Evie, school today, out tomorrow. Cool. Hey, helicopter lady, good morning. How are things up in the Dallas area, Dallas-Fort Worth? Let's see. How about all the people that eat beef, chicken, and pork? I'm not sure what you're replying to. To be banned now is a mark of honor. Yep. Oh, wait. Okay. Fish. Yeah, fishy. I like the fish. Hey, Nicole, good morning. Will salt take away the bitterness? That's another good question. Might have to try that. All right, Lily says, make your caffeine chew chai flavored. She's a smart kid. Smart kid. Got to get her in on the business side of things here. All right, you are now okay. Smoking a pork butt makes me giggle. So Jennifer, you are now the apprentice of Melanie Black, because she goes whole hog when it comes to smoking pig butts and potential jokes from that. All right, Amy, sending a bunch of good thoughts and stuff to y'all. Have only been able to pop in and out. Super busy with new job, new life fixing things. Yay for redemption! Totally. Back soon, plant friends. All right, Amy, have a great one. We love you. Hey, Doug, good morning. Julie, good morning. Hello. Ooh, I got a bunch of free food from some cooking show. It's all raw veggies and frozen meats. I've been making feasts. Awesome. I hope you've been sharing those feasts with little doggy friend there. Little doggy friend wants meat. Okay, talk to me about wild carrot uses. So with the wild carrots that you find in Texas, they're usually small and hard. I use those as flavoring. So I'll slice them into 4 pieces. So I'll slice them the long way into 4 slivers. So 4. And then when I am making stew or a soup where it's going to be cooked for a long time, I'll drop them in there and let them infuse their flavor into the food, but then fish the carrot pieces out because they're still quite the young wild carrots, or usually when you find them, they're no longer young is the problem. But the wild carrots I use as a flavoring thing and then pull them out before people eat the food because they really are kind of like sticks. So yeah, slice them the long way so you get big surface area, drop them in the stew, drop them in the soup, simmer them in there for as long as you possibly can. With like a stew, I'll start the stew at 11 in the morning and we'll have it at 6 in the evening in the slow cooker and just let it seep into the food there. All right. Yep, Kelly, that's what. Yeah, Szechuan sauce, the Szechuan peppercorns. They are the husks of the berries of the toothache tree. These trees are found all around the world. And so, when you combine the numbing power of the husks with hot peppers, you get Szechuan. So the berries show up right around the 4th. Well, they show up earlier, but I find harvesting them right at the end of June before the 4th of July. It seems to be the best time to harvest them. and then I make my own East meets West Szechuan sauces, where I take assorted Texas hot sauces and throw in the husks from the prickly ash, the toothache tree, and get that numbing effect that way. So very cool. Hey, Doug, need more coffee, don't we all? All right, Mary, have a great one. Oh, yeah, Cheryl, most definitely. Do you think my goldenrod will come back after the freeze? Oh, yeah. Well, most likely. I would say there's probably like a 90% chance. Remember, goldenrod, it's here all the way up into Alaska. It's a tough plant. It grows from the roots. So as long as there's some root material down below, it will be coming back. So, yeah, I think you'll be okay. And the bees will love you that. Hey, Emily, good morning. The hard ones will survive. Brought to you by the Brain Immune and the Beto Pill. Can't argue, can't argue. Chocolate-coated espresso beans, because yeah, aka Buzz Beans is a bitter-free chew. That makes sense. Well, if they're dark chocolate, wouldn't that have its own bitterness? So actually, a lot of the flavor in chocolate, well, one of the main flavor components, there's a bunch of flavor components in chocolate, is theobromine, which doesn't actually have bromine in it, but theobromine is the structure, which is actually very similar in structure to caffeine, which is one of the reasons that chocolate is a stimulant too, because it works very similar to the caffeine. Now I want chocolate. Now I want coffee. Coffee. Yep. Rebels rock. Yeah. Ooh, good morning for a pot of grits. And shrimp and grits. Oh yeah. Something on my tongue. Ooh, grits would be good. Malto meal. Kelly, I am an HOA nightmare. I have a hard time believing that. Had my first COVID dose yesterday. My arm is sore. I wasn't expecting that, like super tetanus. Yeah, and you would, from all your military experience, you're probably used to all sorts of shots. Yes. Okay, when do we look for the husks for the Szechuan pepper? So start around mid-June and go up through the 4th of July. Up by you, Alan, I would say the third week in June, or sorry, start looking the 4th week in June through the 4th of July weekend is the best time to harvest them. It's right there. Midsummer is when they're up. Basically, you want to get them just before they split open. When they split open and drop the seeds from inside, the husk is starting to dry and lose some of its. It still has some of its powers, but the flavor and concentration of the Novocaine type stuff is highest just before the husks start splitting open to eject the seeds. Cool. Angela, did not lose one native after the freeze. I bet the goldenrod comes back. I'm sure it does. Yep, the baby leaves from toothache tree are super tangy. The Zotz candy cones come to mind. Ooh, yeah. They have a neat citrus. To me, it kind of tastes like citrus, like a tangy, numbing lemon drop. Okay. So I think the state of Texas said we could have chickens. They came down on towns trying to get rid of chickens. I was following that pretty closely. That was a number of years ago, and they I don't want to say it. There are still limits. Like the chicken coops still have to be, I think it was 100 feet away from any neighbor's house, and some other things where the way they densely pack us in nowadays, it was very still hard for people to get chickens. So, yeah. Jackie, ooh, chocolate covered. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Johnny. How are you? I have a good-sized toothache tree, if you mean prickly ash. Yeah, so prickly ash, a.k.a. the toothache tree, a.k.a. Hercules Club. And tickle tongue. They're all the same trees, the prickly ash. Yep. So if you have a toothache tree, that's what we're talking about when I'm saying prickly ash. Hey, Julie. Good morning. Christy, I'm so upset. I live near Medina River, and there was a bunch of mullein growing. I was going to harvest it, but the caretakers of the youth camp burned it. Oh, pain. Oh, pain. Yep, Candace. Funny they call it pork butt when it's actually the shoulder, right? So I actually had someone explain this to me. So the pork butt is the front shoulder of the pork, and when they were harvested, they would be put in a barrel, a wooden barrel, and the size of the barrel. So like the really huge barrels are a hogshead. And then the smaller barrels, they are the butt kegs. So like when they say a buttload of something, they're talking actually a keg, a wooden keg size stuff. And so the pork got associated, okay, get the pork from the butt keg, get the butt pork. So, yep, it has to do with the size of the wooden kegs they were stored in. Hey, Henry, good morning. Cool, Gene. My golden on his back in Unalaska. Nice. All right, Candace, where is close by? I don't know where you live. I have things coming up in San Antonio. I have things coming up in Wimberley. I'm actually in the fall. I am doing classes for the Houston Museum of National Science. We'll be walking around the grounds there, looking at plants. That's pretty cool. Also in April, I will be out in Cato Mounds Historic Site, which is Alto, Texas, about 2 hours northeast of Houston. So, yep. Oh, cool, Julie. I was so excited. My blueberry tea, Jane Flowers, my blueberry trees. Okay, I'm assuming spell check's going on. So your blueberries flowers, so I didn't lose it after the freeze. Cool. The blueberries return. Hey, Bonnie. Good morning. Always good to see you. Glad you're here. Hey, Kiri. Hello. Okay, there we go. Blueberry trees have flowers, so didn't lose them after the freeze. So excited. Awesome. Hey, Deanna. Hey, Isaac. Proud daddy. Just started a cup of vanilla chai yopan. Ooh, that sounds good. Ain't that the truth, April? Trying to kick my sugar habit so I can't have chocolate around. Ugh. Food, breakfast sounds good right now, and a nap the rest of the day. Understandable. Bonnie, I love your impossible. Sounds like a great idea. Yep, me and Blue Sun. I don't know if you can see it here. Yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about, jump down the page. You can see the latest Medicine Man. Whoop. Where is it? The competitor stole it. I'm confused. Yeah, jump down the page. What is that? Oh. We got a blue jay. And Chirpy. Oh, we got 2 blue jays. Cool. All right, where were we? Oh, heck yeah. Okay, so evening primrose. So the seeds of the evening primrose, jump over to the Foraging Texas, Nicole. It's on there. It should be on there. I better have it on there. Let me check on there quick. But yeah, the evening primrose, the primrose seed oil is a very strong regulator of female hormones. And so it has a long history of being used for treating things like menopause and hot flashes and PMS and all that sort of thing. And primrose, very prickly, pride of bird. Yep. Okay. It's on there. Yeah. So check out Common Evening Primrose, Nicole. Good stuff. Whew. Hey, good morning. Hey, the Canadians are in the house. What's the weather up there, Laura? And I suppose you're going to give it to us in Celsius, though. I guess I could check, but it's cold down here. It's just above freezing again. So this has been a weird year. Whoop, whoop. All right. Wow. Ooh, hey, messages. Oop, message from the boss. Woohoo. Okay. It's time for the group take. Yay! Yeah, so Medicine Man Plant Co., the company that puts food on my table. We got the liver pill. Gotta treat the liver good. So, burdock root, milk thistle, flaxseed, those things you need for a healthy and strong liver. The brain pill, my personal favorite. Smells so good. With things like lion's mane, sage, and ginkgo leaf. What we got from? The immune pill. Currently not available on Amazon, but is available on our webpage. To maintain the innate and active sides of your immune system. I'm going to take a second and wash some of these down and then continue. We have the blood pressure pill for those who are right on the hairy edge of needing blood pressure medicine when the doctor is going, So give this a shot. Now, I have naturally low blood pressure, but there are some other benefits from the herbs that the FDA does not allow me to talk about. So I take 2 of those a day. Got a birthday coming up. I'm going to be 53 soon. So a man's got to do what a man's got to do. And a new one that we're working on, playing around with. It's just the kidney pill is not available yet. But I have to keep my finger over part of the label so it doesn't make claims, medicinal claims. I don't know what I did with the Impossible pill. All right. Had a beautiful stand at Elderberry across from a client that she was watching for me. I almost called when she said another neighbor took it upon themselves to spray and clear the area. Oh, people. I swear you need to put spooky signs up to say, this stand of trees protected by supernatural forces. I found a toothache tree growing near my fence on the bee yard with a rattan vine. Bees really like the rattan flowers. Your woods walk clued me in when we were up here to the pepper seeds. Cool. Oh, all right, I go. There we go. All right. Oh, man. Yeah, heels all. Deer will eat heels all. They will like it. Okay. Kelly, look into getting the prickly ash seeds to germinate. Spend some time Googling that. And also, they don't like the commercial potting soils. So just dig up some of the dirt from your yard and use that. That's one of the reasons the prickly ashes has never been commercialized, is getting them to germinate uh, can be a little tough. And then also, for some reason, they don't like commercial potting soils. There's commercial potting soil 1, 2, and 3, and they don't grow well on any of them. So, Lily's going to ask her teacher to help her prank her sister Regan with a phony assignment and note she must be completed by sister by Monday. Excellent. You do that, Lily. Go get them. I have an old Luzanne tea tin from the 1910s with coffee and chicory stamped on its surface. What is chicory? Chicory, it's a plant related to dandelions. So it's in the same family as the dandelions, but it has a really big, thick root, whereas a dandelion root will go down 15 feet in the soil. The chicory root will only go a few feet into the soil, but it has a big, huge, almost like a parsnip sort of root. And when the root is roasted, chopped up, and then boiled, it makes a hot, brown, bitter fluid, which was used as a coffee substitute. So usually the coffee substitutes, like the dandelion root, the chicory root, they would be added to the little bit of coffee you had to stretch out and get more coffee from your coffee. So if you look up again on Foraging Texas, chicory is there, Jonathan, and check it out. But yeah, like the community coffee stuff, or what is it? In New Orleans, I'm trying to think what coffee it was, what brand it is. But yeah, the New Orleans, they're famous for their chicory coffee. I was able to dig up and move with me elderberry, but it has to leave behind the cleavers, stinging nettles, Hercules glove, boys up, Bodark. Oh, my heart weeps for you, Jennifer, even more. Okay, natural replacement for Zoloft, anxiety, OCD, and anorexia. I got something for you. By the end of April, we have the Serenity pill coming out. It is the ashwagandha and nutmeg. And then there's a few other things in there too, a few other plants. But the ashwagandha and the nutmeg are the two main ones. Especially, man, I'm going to get in so much trouble with the FDA. Oh, well. Especially when combined with the brain pill. There's been a number of good reports on that. Oh, so yeah. In fact, if you want, Jackie, reach out to me through private messages and we can talk more about it. I don't want to get in trouble with the FDA. Oofta. Okay, Laura, it's 0 degrees Celsius and going to snow a bit today. Actually, that means you're only 3 degrees. Yeah, you're only 3 degrees cooler there in Canada, Fahrenheit, than places down here in Texas that people have been reporting. Yeah, so the showy evening primrose, it has the same compounds in the seeds. So yeah, all the primroses can be used in the same manner. I have showy growing here. There's also cut leaf evening primrose. But yeah, all the seeds have the particular oils that help regulate the female hormonal system. Don't know why it doesn't do things for male hormonal system, but yeah, it seems to work on the estrogen ones. Okay, can flaxseed be used in teas? The main thing you are getting from flaxseed is the flaxseed oil, which is not soluble in water. So you're better off just slamming down a teaspoon of the flax seeds and going with that way. So the main things you are after from flaxseed, which is the flaxseed oil, the linoleic acids, and those sort of things, they really aren't going to diffuse into the water. So you just want to eat them or mix them with other foods and go with it that way. Okay, Bonnie, are the packs still available on Amazon? The bundles that included the immune pill are currently not on Amazon because Amazon is still confused. It's been a nightmare. We're on week 4 of them saying there are claims and there are no claims. It's just a nightmare. But soon, we actually finally yesterday got through to a live person again, other than our sales. I don't even want to do the puppet show. Yeah, soon, hopefully soon. But right now, if you're after the bundles and want to save the money on the bundles, go to our website, Bonnie, the medicinemanplantco.com, and get it that way. Oh, wow, it's 7:59. Yep, I don't think anything kills goldenrod. Mine is back fuller than last year. I think what happened is the other plants that were competing with goldenrod were killed by the snowmageddon, and so the goldenrod has nothing to compete against, so it's just exploding. Hey, Rail, popping by on the way to work. Always glad to have you. Grab a coffee, grab a donut, drive safe. Okay. Tracy, good morning. Does the blood pressure pill have a lowering effect or a modulating effect? My dad's pressure ranges from 90s to 160s. Oof. It's just a lowering effect. Yeah. So if wow, on his swings, that's pretty dramatic. Yeah. It's not going to help this into this. It's going to help this into this. So yeah, modulation. That's interesting. It never occurred to me to look into something that, that someone would have such swings. Well, other than me when I stand up, but yeah, interesting. So interesting. Soon, Tina, it's going through quality control right now. After the things are made, there's a 2-week process where we send everything out and get tested again and everything before we release it. So soon. Okay, yeah, Angelina, the community coffee. That was right there. Yep. Oh, cool. Gas company's here to dig up my yard and maybe kill my trees. Sig the doggo on them. Yep. The root of the poke salad plant. Yeah, pokeweed. It's huge. And it's alien looking. It's like a plant and a lobster had relations. Whoa. Okay. It is 8:02. Yep. Ooh, yeah. Cafe Du Monde in New Orleans is where the chicory coffee is. All right. And there's one of the. Yeah. So, Cleo, jump over to Foraging, Texas, and look at chicory, and you can read about it there. I got to run. So, Mom, Dad, love you. Tribe, love you. Oh, tonight on Merriweather's World, don't forget, episode 99. We will be talking about hygiene, how to stay clean in situations where staying clean is kind of difficult. So check it out tonight. I'll show you, priorities of keeping yourself clean, starting what parts are important, what parts are less important, some different bathing tips for doing things, and then even how to wash your clothes without a dishwasher, without a washing machine. Okay, so check it out, and I will see you tonight. See you tomorrow. Have a good one, tribe. Much love. Ending broadcast.